It's a real honor to be hosting this reception tonight because the New Hampshire presidential primary is just so darn important, being the first in the nation. And I wanted to recognize the other trustees who are here, and I want to thank New England College for being a terrific sponsor of this event for now the 5th time, so over a 20-year period. It's really taken on a momentum and a dynamism, and it's just an awful lot of fun. And let me ask the students here, are you guys excited about it? Yeah, totally excited? And we should say thank you to the students, right? And the first person I want to introduce, I'd like to introduce really the person from New England College here who's really largely making it all possible, Tom Morgan. Tom.
But I don't want to correct you, Jay, but no, not responsible. But Dr. Wayne Lesperance, who's not here because he's in the other room trying to put some things together, wasn't able to stay, and so I'm filling in. President Perkins is traveling and doing heavy duty in Florida this week, so but she wanted to be here as well and sends her good greetings. Senator Lou D'Alessandro is here with us this evening. I want to recognize Lou. Katrina Sweat, who's a former member of the board and faculty member at New England College, and of course her husband Dick. A number of administrators, and as Jim Ward at the New England Council likes to say, if you're an important person, you already know that, so give yourself a hand. So, but we, on behalf of New England College, simply want to say welcome. We're kicking off a terrific, really 4 days here in Manchester, celebrating the first in the nation primary. And it's a wonderful opportunity for our students and hundreds of students from across the country who are coming to New Hampshire to experience our first in the nation primary. So Jay and Karen, thank you for your generosity in hosting this kickoff reception. And for those of you who want to stay following this, there's a presentation in the room next door. And I will hand it over to Ambassador Sweat, who was really instrumental in helping put the convention together this year, served on the steering committee, and did a terrific job.
Jay and Karen, thank you so much for sponsoring this event this evening, but also for helping out with putting on this whole convention. The support that you've shown to New England College has been stellar over the years, and it's a great college to be the sponsor of this kind of event because it brings everybody together. And I think the students here are finding that out. You're getting a chance to meet a lot of your peers and colleagues from across the country. I was just going to say that one of the things that I enjoy most about these presidential primaries is that as an ambassador from the United States to Denmark back in 2000, we brought the first delegation over to observe the presidential primary from Denmark, and at that time there were about 14 members of that delegation. This year we're putting on a party at our house. You're all invited to. It's going to be on the 8th of February, but it's with over 50 members of the Danish delegation. And this is a small country that punches higher than its weight because they're very interested in what goes on in the United States. They're interested because they're the first, actually the second country to recognize the United States back in 1802. But they're also the longest continuous ally of the United States, and they're wonderful people, and if you want to get to know some wonderful Danes, you're more than welcome to come by and enjoy them. But first of all, for these next few days here in Manchester, we're going to see a whole host of those presidential candidates talking to the young people here. And that's going to be, I think, the most important thing to take place because it's going to be this generation of people who are ultimately going to take the reins in the years ahead. And I think you've got a lot of decisions to make, a lot of good choices, a lot of good candidates to choose from. And I think that could be on both sides of the aisle because this is a nonpartisan convention. We're going to hear from the Republicans as well as from the Democrats. And most importantly, you're going to see how intimate New Hampshire presidential politics can be. We're unique in that regard, and I think that's something that gives us a real good insight into the kinds of candidates, the kinds of decisions that or policies that they're supporting, And I think that's going to make for a very interesting next 5 days in this conference. So thanks for coming. Enjoy it. Get everything you can from it. And most importantly, in the world of politics, the word is network. Make sure you meet all the people you're going to be working with for the rest of your professional careers, because they're going to be good friends as well as very productive colleagues. And again, Jay, thank you for the opportunity to be here tonight and to say a few words.
And with that, we will thank you very much for that, for Tom Bergen. And with that, we're going to wish you a very fruitful, fun, and productive next 4 days. And with that, one last word I would leave you with is this is really a lifetime experience. You'll look back on this many, many years from now, and you'll say, I remember when. Back there in 2020, I was part of that presidential primary, the first in the nation. So we thank you very much and have a wonderful time.